We are just around 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Texans. With Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico, and out there is Tyler Luke to get us started. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 118. Okay. 19 Texans.
Stroud going to throw right away. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
That's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And there is nothing he can do. The defense had him all the way. They'll push him out of bounds. That's going to go down as a loss of 5 on the play.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
It is 3rd and long.
Oh, right. 118. What's that? Hey, uno. Hey.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Terrell Bernard. And the Steelers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
180. Regular.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And 7 yards to go.
180. Alert. Hurry. What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
180.
They'll go. Mayfield. Left side, caught by Lamb. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on 4th down. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 10.
180, done.
Steelers.
On the carry, it's Williams. Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go. Let's go.
On the ground, it's Jalen Warren. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Herbie Joseph there to make the play.
He was taken down by Herbie Joseph. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7.
Right, Tony.
Here's Stroud. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be.
18. Robbie. Under. Hey.
On 3rd down, they go with Cook. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
180. What's that?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Point it right. What's that?
Throwing is Mayfield. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 38 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
50. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he's in. Devontae Smith. Touchdown Steelers. His 4th TD grab of the season.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus. There's a different clarity. There's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw that.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On play action, Stroud moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the fourth quarter.
Stroud to throw here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And with nothing open downfield, he tries to find something underneath. But give credit to this secondary, Mike. I mean, they had everything covered up, and this one ends up just falling incomplete.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on them early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Wow, what's that? 18. What's up? 11. 19 Texas. Buggy.
Throwing from the pistol. Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
On the quick, right? Why, Tony? Look the hot. Hey, Uno Mars.
On 4th down, Stroud. And that'll wind up incomplete. 0 on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. We are through 1. It's the Steelers with the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of 2.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Hey, alert 33.
Now Mayfield taking a shot downfield for Smith. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
south. Oh, ready? Hey, uno. 18. What's that? 19 seconds.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. This is intercepted. Picked off by Mario Davis. And the Steelers are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
You know, Mike, we're seeing both these offenses come out here and play a little fast and loose in the passing game. The last 2 throws for each team, both resulting in an interception. Now, don't get me wrong. Neither of these secondaries is going to complain. They'll happily feast on those type of throws the rest of the game. But I get a sense on these next 2 drives, come out here, establish the run, go to ground and pound. Let's settle things down offensively and regroup for the rest of this game. This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 11. That's a Steeler first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Pittsburgh.
On play action. Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. 31 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
The relationship between the pass rush and the pass coverage is critical. The better you rush the passer, the more pressure you can take off your coverage, and that's a great example why.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. He's got it about the 8. And he will get into the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. His 12th touchdown of the year. Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Steelers will take themselves to a 21-0 lead.
Texans nothing. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Ow, tonight. Swap. Look, tonight.
That is caught out wide on the RPO.
The timing of these RPO concepts, that's the entire key. Remember, Mike, in the college game, they get a 3-yard window that they're allowed to be downfield even on a forward pass. That's not the rule in the NFL. These decisions have to be made quickly. If not, even after a good pickup, you could be coming back due to a flag.
Oh, Neighbors wide open. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Hey, south. 19 Texas.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the Steelers' 23-yard line.
11.
On second down throw for Stroud. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Makes things difficult defensively. And it sets up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be an even 40-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Texans are on the board just before halftime.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Devontae Smith there to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Step. 180.
Baker to throw. Open man, Devontae Smith. Here's second and 6.
A gain of 4.
Hey,
Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Now Mayfield. Open man, downfield, it's CeeDee Lamb. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
And he'll be hustled out just shy of the first down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up second and 1.
Brings up second and 1.
Now it's Williams. With good blocking leading the way. He's got the first down inside the 25. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Mayfield to throw on first and 10. That one out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Let's hear it, Texans fans, because it's third down.
180! Pistol.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And this ball incomplete on third down.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
The field goal, a 41-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Steelers can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Back to it now after that made field goal. Here's Loop to kick this one away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here we go, let's go. 118. What's that? Hey, Uno Mars. Oh, boy. Look to hot.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Going for it all. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Steelers are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Real.
To throw is Mayfield. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Steelers will tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
3 seconds, all that remain in this first half, as that one's away.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, it's Stroud. He's going to look downfield once again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. A give, and here comes Williams. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but it can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield. That is Will McDonald. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
180!
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
The most important stat, Mike, to determine wins and losses in the NFL is clearly turnover differential, your ability to protect the ball, and on defense, take the ball away. And for any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
And that's going to work out just fine. Good kick, well covered, touchdown at the 5. First and 10 now from the 36. On the give, it's Williams. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 1.
27-yard line.
Run. Real. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
To throw is Mayfield. That's complete to Smith. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the bigger. And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike, and they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Forced out wide. That is caught back corner of the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the with the touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll go play action with Stroud. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. First down for Houston.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Mario Davis on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5. At the Steelers'
Ball
40-yard
on the
line.
40 now. Here's second and 5.
Ow, what's that? What? Swap. Mother swap. Good.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better. He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Nike Texas.
On play action. Stroud. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Former third overall pick, Quinnen Williams. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
Throwing is Stroud. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. From the 22 now, here's second and 6. They go play action with Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete. What turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down.
Run. 180. What's up?
Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. Going to be 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. Look the high. 118.
Now Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he is out of bounds at the 45. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
At the 45-yard line.
10. It's Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Flush to his right. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Gerard Blank. And the Steelers will have great field position right around midfield.
Set. 180.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big-time play for Pittsburgh. 35 yards.
At the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Set. 180. What's up?
On the handoff, it is Williams running to the right. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Oliver made the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Texans' 12-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Good. Hey, alert. 180.
Throwing is Mayfield. This is probably 2. To the goal line and in. DJ Moore. Touchdown Steelers. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play call, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Why Tony? Hey, uno more. 118. That's it.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Right side in the hands of Neighbor. He's close to a first down. The gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You can just see the frustration of the defender. To see him get off the quarterback, he's like, man, hold that ball for 1 tick longer, man. I'm there to record the sack. Nice job by the quarterback having that timing and rhythm to get that ball out of his hand. And you can imagine, he got close this time. That defender, he's going to keep coming, and don't be surprised if he eventually gets to him.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
118. Hey, uno.
Stroud to throw here on first down. And more of the same. Another interception. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And they will finally get to him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line. On the ground, this is Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 38-yard line.
180.
It's another run here for Williams. And some good blocking at the point of attack. A pickup of 7, and it brings up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
Now a 3rd and 2. We'll try to run for it with Williams. So the Steelers ready to kick this one skyward. They'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And great coverage on special teams. They'll mark it down inside the 5-yard line. Now, faking the give. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it. Feasts on it, and they get to celebrate with a pick 6.
Well, a very fitting way for this one to come to an end here, Mike. This has been a completely dominant defensive performance. This pick 6 here in the 4th quarter ends what has been a total runaway.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Headed left. Buying time. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
He's really struggled with his accuracy all game long, and when you look, Mike, I think he's had some opportunities downfield to connect with his guys, and it's one of the biggest reasons they find themselves trailing here late in this game.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. 18. South. Taxi.
To throw is Stroud. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down.
And while this one is all but over, these guys aren't going to let up one bit. They have a lot of pride in their performance, Mike. And just because they have this big lead, they're not going to give you anything easy here down the stretch.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He's going to try it here again. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
And he's going to have a Texans 1st down by a good couple of yards. They will indeed get the conversion on 4th and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Look the high.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35. 3 formation here as he's down to a knee. Second and 11.
Set. 180.
So this one, a win for the visiting Steelers. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. A game they really did struggle in. Look like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.